माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय मृत्यवे ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च मंत्र चेति परांचिखानि व्यतृणत् स्वयंभूः तस्मात् परां पश्यति नान्तरात्मन् कश्चित् धीरः प्रत्यगात्मानमैक्षत् आवृत्तचक्षुरमृतत्वमिच्छन् पराचः कामान् अनुयन्ति बालाः ते मृत्योर्यन्ति विततस्य पाशम् अथ धीरा अमृतत्वं विदित्वा ध्रुवम् अध्रुवेष्विह न प्रार्थयन्ते येन रूपं रसं गन्धम् शब्दान् स्पर्शांश्च मैथुनान् एतेनैव विजानाति किमत्र परिशिष्यते स्वप्नान्तं जागरितान्तं चोभौ येनानुपश्यति महान्तं विभुमात्मानं मत्वा धीरो न शोचति य इमं मद्वदं वेद आत्मानं जीवमन्तिकात् ईशानं भूतभव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते। किमत्र परिशिष्यते एतद्वैतत् यस्मिन् विज्ञाते सर्वम idam vignatam bhavati. Having known that, everything becomes known as though. What does it mean? Any specific knowledge that takes place is at the level of buddhi, in anybody's buddhi. And that buddhi is enlivened. Buddhi becomes sentient because of consciousness. So there is nothing else to be known left over. Or he knows everything as though. It is like, thank you, electricity. When a bulb knows, I am electricity. So any illumination available anywhere, any time, or of any type, that illumination is nothing but my manifestation of electricity. So also all buddhis know only because of the consciousness. Therefore he says, kimatra parishishyate. What is there? to leftover to know anything. Arthat na kinchit parishishyat. There is nothing that is yet to be known. Why? Sarvameva tu atmana vigneyam. Whatever is known through Atma only. In that sense, wise person is sarvagnaha, sarvam janat. Not that he knows detail, he knows that any buddhi that knows is because of me, including Ishvara. The status of sarvavitvam, knowing everything. Ishvara is sarvavit, visheshena janati. The status of Ishvara of knowing everything is also because of consciousness. More knowledge is because of the limitations and the strength of the buddhi. Less illumination and more illumination is because of the power of the bulb or the instrument. Electricity is nothing less or more. It is all the way there in every bulb, whether it is 5000 volt or just 5 volt or 0 volt. It is one electricity. So, when Ishvara says I am Sarvagnaha, it is because of Maya Upadhi. And Jiva says I am Alpagnaha, it is because of Buddhi Rupi Upadhi. It has its own limitation. But na kinchit avashishyate. There is nothing that is known. Sarvameva atmana eva vigneya. Whatever is known through consciousness. Atma eva sarvagnaha. Etadvai tat. This is what Nachiketa you had asked. Yesterday we saw this mantra. Ye imam madhvadam veda. Madhvadam. Madhu atti. Iti madhvada. One who eats honey. Why you say honey, karmaphala is honey? It is papam also is honey. While doing, person is doing, he or she thinks this is the thing to do. And then only I'll have happiness and peace. One who murders, that fellow thinks until I murder him, I am not at peace. For him or her, doing that action is also honey. Then karma phala comes, then he realizes what I thought of honey was only Ayurvedic kada, Ayurvedic decoction with bitterness inside and lot of bitterness I have to involve. But then, in the beginning, that is always a feeling. So madhvadam means karma is a priyam. It is dear to person, and therefore he or she does. What Ravana did was dear to him. What Duryodhana did was dear to him. He thought this is all I should do. And he was not at peace with himself till he threw out Yudhishthira. Till he felt, now I am at peace, kingdom belongs to me. That pressure to do was so much that he employed foul means. He cut the corners just because of the pressure. But that time he thinks this is the thing to do. So, madhvadam means bhokta. And jivam, that is the jiva. Jiva is what, as I said yesterday, prana dharane jiva. One who holds prana into given upadhi. And as long as there is prana, so long as there is sentience. And why jiva holds this prana in a given body? It is because of karma phala, because of prarabdha. He continues to hold that till the prarabdha exhausts. Why you require? See, prana supports both sukshma sharira and sthula sharira. Sthula sharira, we can talk, this looks physical body. And sukshma sharira means all pancha pranas, pancha indriyas, pancha jnanendriya, karmendriyas, even mind. They can function only if Prana is there. When the prana departs, nothing works. That's how they do this post-mortem. And from the status of the food that he or she has eaten, they make out, when did that fellow ate? And looking at the food inside the status, they say he must have died between 10 and 10:15, because so much of digestion has taken place. This much is not digested, etc., etc. So, prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana doesn't work. Circulation stops, digestion stops, ejection stops, inhalation stops. And sense organ also don't work. Eyes are open, at least ears are open. You shout the name, doesn't reply. And you touch the fellow, hey Kantilal, Jetalal, whatever you say name, Tapudo, whatever is that Jetalal, you call him. It doesn't work. Then finally you put finger here and test. So Sukshma Sharira becomes inactive. Sthula Sharira also becomes inactive. But what causes prana to be there till this moment or given moment? It is prarabdha. This Sthula Sharira, Jiva takes. The definition is Sukha Dukkha Bhoga Ayatana. And Sukshma Sharira is Sukha Dukkha Bhoga Sadhanam. This is a home. This is email address, or Jiva's physical address. I am here, sitting in this body. Sitting in this body, Jiva experiences various karmas, various karma phalas, and performs different karmas. Exhausts prarabdha and performs karma. Both the things Jiva does it in this body, because each body has something special. So you can have that type of sukha dukkha only in that body, through that body. Fish must be having different type of body. You never heard fish developing cold and cough, because it is in the water. It is now developed cold cough. Nothing happened. The body is designed that way. So they exhaust those karma phalas. And this is our language reflects our vision. We say this is a transit house, like companies have transit house. When the officers come and go, for 1 or 2 days they stay till the work and then they proceed. This is a transit house. How long you stay in this transit house? As long as you have business to do. Once the business is over, then you push off, So this is not the first body, nor this is the last body. It is a transit house. So we say in all our languages, when somebody dies, in Gujarati say mari gayo, Hindi say mar gaya. Kannadiga also must be having some same word. What do you say in Kannada? Sattu poi.
Hodaru.
Sattu hodaru. So hodaru means gaya. That means there was somebody who went away, who vacated the house. That Sattu had hodru. He moved away because he was there. And there is a word also for a baby, some say, Jivayo. The Jiva has come. That means that individual has entered in this given body. How long they stay is prarabdha. So this is house. You have to do business with the world and you need somebody, somewhere to stay. With what you transact, the whole Sukshma Sharira is sadhana. Sukha Dukkhadi Bhoga sadhana. It is a means. eyes, ears, nose, etc., hands, legs, and you transact business. You always move with sadhanas. Typical like our karigars, this masons. In India, there are masons. They have some instrument with us, tools, kit for there. So when they are building, they have contract for some building in ashram, they will come with only toolkit. They will build some temporary huts and stay here. Business is over, then they go, but they will carry the tool. They will not leave the tool for you. Or nor they come and ask you, give me tool, I will work. Sadhana he takes with him, wherever he or she goes. So Jivatma carries the sadhanas, wherever he or she goes. Therefore Jiva. Definition of Jiva is Pranadi Kalapasya Dharayita. Prana etc. Kalapa means Samu. The group of prana etc. one who holds. That is, first he said Madhvadam, means Karta Bhokta. That Karta Bhokta is Jiva. Jiva means residing in this body, holding all this. How long? Prarabdha Kshayantam. Till the Prarabdha Kshaya takes place. If you look at this body, it is only Panchamahabhutas. Mixture of Panchamahabhutas. All bodies, nothing but Panchamahabhuta. The body has Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jalam and Prithvi. The qualification, characteristic of Prithvi, it is Gandhavati Prithvi. There is a smell. It is a Prithvi ocean. When there is a rain, there is a fragrance. Then you smell it is a water, rain has come. Don't think smell belongs to Vayu. Smell belongs to earth. That is why all flowers have different smell. If it was Vayu, then Vayu had to selectively keep putting every day. He just transports it from here to there. Fragrance or fill the smell. But Vayu doesn't have smell. Who has a smell? Earth. All fruits have different smell. If you stayed for 15 days more, you would have smelled chickus. The different smell. Mango is a different smell. And the jamun has different smell. Every fruit has a smell. Every flower has a smell. It is Prithvi. That amsha is there. Food is there. Water is also there. A lot of water is there in this Panchamahabhuta. Agni is also there. Body has its own temperature, external temperature, whatever it may be. The fire stays here as 98.4 till prarabdha, till the prana. When the prana goes, fire starts going, all the part of the body. They leave the body. There is a fire. Not only general temperature, there is a fire in the stomach. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashrita. The Jatragni, Ayurveda says Jatragni. Jatra means stomach, fire of the stomach. That digests. Digestion means which converts the food to be assimilable. You get assimilate. We say this food has a lot of starch and this has a lot of protein and this has a lot of fat and etc. But that segregation of all these elements is done in the stomach. That is because of the fire. So there are two fires and some have three. Here also. They are always ready to fight. Anybody, anything. They want an issue, just to take an issue and create a fight. They are born yodhas, fighters. Swami Dayan used to say, they are ninjas. Ninja, you have character, ready to fight. Japanese ninja. They are always ninjas, fighting. Unnecessary. So strong values. and so much of intolerance, no space to accommodate others. As they say in America, my way or highway. Always fighting. Anyway, there is a Vayu in here. Not that, another one. You have to get up and do. Vayu Amsa is also there. Pranapana. And last is Akash. It occupies space, point P1. There is stomach space, there is where food can go. There is Mukhavakash. Therefore you can speak. For Vani, or Shabda, to come into existence, to say a word, for the words to be born, to be heard and to transfer, you need space. Suppose your mouth is full with the food, what can you do? Nothing. You cannot speak anything. And if you speak here, there is no space. The words will not transfer, will not move. And there should be space here. Karna Avakasha, to hear. And one more Avakasha. Somewhere here space is necessary. If mind is so preoccupied with notions and prejudices and subjective ideas, nothing goes in. You keep telling him. These are all manufacturing defect fellows. It cannot be repaired. Cannot be repaired. So all these Pancha Mahabhuta merge into total. This Pancha Mahabhutas is same as buffalo body, cow body, even rat body. Why they are in this form only? Pranadharane, prarabdhat. That's a whole. Even Sukshma Sharira. Why this type of Sukshma Sharira? Because of Pranadharane. That Jivatma, what is he says? That Jivam. Madhvadam Jivam. That Jivatma who is holding prana in this body, because of whom prana is there, because of whom all these Panch Mahabhutas are held together. And that fellow is karma phala bhokta. How do you know? Jivatmanam Veda. May you know that Jivatma is what? Ishanam Bhuta Bhavyasya. He is Ishana. Ishana Shilaha. Isha means to rule. Ishan means master. What kind of master? Not the mistress of a tame dog. Sometimes they have a tame pet dog. And the young girls take the dog for a walk. You wonder who is taking for a walk to whom. Tommy, no. Tommy goes this side only. She wants to go this side. Tommy doesn't listen. Tommy is not hubby. He would listen. But this Tommy doesn't listen. And she becomes like that Italian tower, and walking tower. The tower is there. Not master. There is a mantra. What kind of overlordship? What kind of master? He says, Bishas Mad Vatapavat. Even these Devatas were so powerful. They can mend the law of karma phala by sankalpa. People worship Devatas to get their favor, get the blessings. So by their blessing, the papa is removed. By blessing, you get some punya loka. Even they are frightened. That is Isha. This Madhvadam fellow, this ninja, is Isha. That is to be known. This is Mahavakya. Jiva Ishwar Aikya. This Jiva is none other than Ishvara. But how you know? Antika. Antika means abhed. Not that I am part of Ishvara. You know, I am amshamsi bhava. He is a ruler and I am ruled. But there is a, they say, just as the fire, these sparks of fire are separated from the main fire, so also from the main consciousness these jivas have come out. Namaivamso jiva. That amshaha eva amshaha. You are not part. What kind of amsha? It will come in the next mantra. Like you create 100,000 pots of different size. So there are different akasha, ghatakasha, 100 gram ghatakasha, pot space, 200 gram pot space, 500 gram pot space, 5 liter pot space. Pot space have come out from the main space. There is a lot of space here when you say that. You don't need a philosophy for it. Dvaitacharyas talk like this. This space has not come out. There is an apparent division. If you look at that pot space, from the standpoint of the pot, there are many. But if you look at this space, pot space is within the pot, but pot itself is within the space. There is no coming out. That pot space, true, it is limited. There is a difference. But difference of less or more, weak or strong, is because of the pot. Space per se has nothing. You call it this is 1 liter space. But space is not divisible. You can't divide space. Though modern architect tell that, within modern architecture, say we create spaces. I say, you have space. What you create spaces? You can't create space. And then better, that means you are Vedanta, Janati, you are Sarvagya, you know Shastras, you know I am Ishvara. They see the apartment, if you see how in India apartment construction takes place, they go floor by floor. They fill the slab and then another slab. In between they create walls. This will be drawing room space, this will be kitchen space, this will be dining space, this will be master bedroom space, this will be dressing space, this will be second bedroom space, all kind of space. But it was originally one space. And that is not divided. The walls create an apparent division of the space. Space doesn't get divided by creating a wall. So also consciousness doesn't get divided by creating bodies. Because the very body is in the consciousness. And the body is also from consciousness. Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi is born out of consciousness. Same consciousness. So where is division? There is no division at all. But they say, Isha, that's why Ishanam Bhuta. I am Ishvara. When you say, I am Ishvara, they think it is little arrogance, haughtiness of the Vedantis. These Vedantis can't even deal with one mosquito and say, I am Ishvara. I don't know, you should hear one very apt observation of Swamiji. He would elaborate this Purva Paksha, What Ishvara? Sarvak Shaktiman. What is Sarvak Shaktiman? Can't deal with mosquito. And in all animals you want to catch, you catch them in a net. You put a net like catching a fish or catching a tiger. You have a cage. But when it comes to mosquito, you get into cage. And observation. And he says, I am Ishvara. What is Ishvara? Mosquito net you have to create for yourself. Like those WWF fellows, when they want to observe shark and all the animals, or sometimes lions also, they create a cage and sit in. Very strong cage and they photograph. There is some punya. For shark to break the cage is nothing, it's all. But they have some punya, so they survive. But lion and all that they do. But you are there. How are you one? It is like a wave telling, I am ocean. That I is placed in H2O. You sometimes, when you say, I am man or woman, I is placed in body. When you say, I am son or daughter, that is in body as well as in emotion. Sometimes because genetically, biologically may not be parents, father, son or father, daughter, but emotionally. When you say, I am angry, that is emotions. I. When you say, I am engineer, that is there. But when you say, I am Ishvara, I don't mean to say body. I don't mean to say mind. I don't mean to say I means intellect. And the wave says, I am ocean, I means H2O. I am Ishvara means Satchidananda. That is what it is. Atmanam Antikat Veda. Okay? What you say, Antikat. Antike means Veda. Antike means Samipe Veda. Samipe Veda means Ekatvena Veda. This Jivatma, this Madhvadam, this honey, this honey and hano is known as Ishvara. I am Ishvara. As one, not even Amsha Amshi Bhava. There is not Amsha of water in wave. H2O is H2O. It is not 0.001% H2 ke bajaye H00.12, not 2. Oh, that's all. So hydrogen, oxygen molecules are same. In a wave or a breaker or anything you say. So also the consciousness is indivisible. And it is same. That when I say I, it is consciousness. And to know it as a Ishanam Bhuta Bhavyasya means to know it as Kalapati, Kala Swami. So that means beyond time. I am beyond time. I am Jagat Karta. I am Jagat Sthiti Karta. And I am Jagataha Laya Karta. Tataha na vijugupsate. When thereafter, vijugupsa means gopaitum ichha, desire to protect. Na vijugupsate, there is no desire to protect. There is no, because abhaya praptatvat, Shankaracharya writes, I have to protect myself. How long? Yavadhi bhaya madhyastaha. As long as you are afraid of something. Tavadhi gopaitum ichhati. So that long only you want to protect yourself. You see why he has no fear. No fear. Yadatu atmanam vijanati tada kim kaha kutaha va gopaitum ichhati. Doesn't have anything. Why? When someone says, I am afraid, I have fear, You ask him. There are two things gets implied when someone says, I have fear. Immediate question comes, fear from whom? To be afraid, there should be something else. Unknown also. Put a person in a lonely bungalow and there is no electricity. In a forest, they say, I am afraid. Whom? Unknown reason. What? There may be ghost. Why are you afraid of ghost? Will not do anything. They don't do anything to Saman Jati. Why are you afraid of it? There's some unknown source also there. Some another anatma has to be there. Okay. Afraid of what? What ghost can do? He can kill me. What killing? Body. Ghost cannot kill consciousness. So bhayam is there. When there is bhayam, it presupposes two things. That there is dehatma bhava, there is identification with anatma, and there is something else. Then only there is fear. If there is atma bhava in ghost, then there is no fear. Like even our tongue and teeth. The tongue should be always afraid of teeth. Because they are 32 and all powerful. Tongue is boneless. But never they bite. Sometimes it does happen by error. But tongue is not afraid of the teeth because Atma same. Let me give another better example. When you put your finger to your eyes, nothing happens. But when the doctor says keep the eyes open, you just keep blinking suddenly. This gastro physician tell me it's very difficult to physically examine patient. And you say, I have stomach problem. He has to examine the stomach. You do yourself, it is loose. When doctor comes, it becomes like stone. No? The fellow starts feeling giggling. He touches here because someone else. Anatmata. If it is Atma Bhava, there is no fear. If fear is always from something which is there other than me. This fellow says, I am everything. There is nothing other than me. So we fear, where is the question of fear? And there is nothing else, so there is no dvesha also. Raga dveshas are always for something other than me. You cannot have raga dvesha for myself. I hate my left nostril. Nobody says, I hate my left hand. It is not functioning well. This hand is more efficient. I love my right hand. Because sarvatra asmin sharira sarvatra ekatma bhava vartate. There is one self only. So there is no raga, no dvesha and no bhaya. Therefore it says yavadhi bhayamadhyastha nityam atmanam manyate anatma. When he says I as physio-psycho complex, there is a fear. See, some people, by the way, have anxiety syndrome. They can't handle uncertainties. They all want fixed up things. They want to tread in a safe zone. So they plan everything. They want assurance, this should be like that, this should be like that. And their anxiety is reflected when they have to catch the flight. They will go 2 hours early and sit at. Now it is, let's finish secure, sit at the gate. Plane is not taken off from that destination. Why are you getting so worked up? Bhayam. Unspelled fear. Some childhood issues, parental upbringing issues they have. And these guys, when they grow old in India, they claim this to be love. I love you so much, so I worry so much for you. That's a problem for me. Better don't worry. Their own insecurity. Whenever there is bhayam, ask yourself, so what? What worse can happen? I may lose. Okay, you lose the business. So what? My life is now has no hope. It's okay, live hopelessly. You have to live now. You can't, if you can't change, you can't change. Accept it. Imagine. It will always remain hopeless. It is a thing. Always will be this difficulty. If it is true, accept it. Why don't you accept? સૌરાષ્ટ્રની ભાષામાં કહે ને કે ભાઈ પૈસા જ નથી. તો આપણે આના જ પેસેન્જર છીએ. Typical word કે આપણે પેસેન્જર, we deserve only this much. My karma. Don't aspire that I should have Mercedes. You have 4-wheeler, all right, but that's a lorry. for carrying the luggage, there is a 4-wheeler. So yeah, I had 4-wheeler. In Surat, there's a 4-wheeler. They never said I had a car. So I had 4-wheeler and now I have nothing. I said, you still have 4-wheeler. Put the cart to pull the luggage. So what? Life, as it is mentioned in Mahabharata, Sukha Dukkha is like that wheel. The wheel of, like those bullock cart wheel. Something goes up and comes down. Then down goes up and up comes down. Cycling. So Sukha Dukkha is there. Sometimes Prarabdha is favoring, Prarabdha is not favoring. Have some patience and start working. But imagined fear. There is always a tendency to think of imagine of problems and anxiety of failures. They say, when children go out, I am very much tense, Swamiji. Why? Because they may meet with accident. I know one father who never gave a motorcycle to their children. He has the money, he should travel in car. Now that young boy in university wants motorcycle. Let him have it and take some protection, educate it. No, he may die. He would call up and ask, hope you are not driving motorcycle of your friend. Do you think fellow will tell the truth? Why do you ask? No, daddy, I am just driving a cycle. The fellow will drive at extra speed and borrowed cycle. Apprehensions. Ask yourself, so what? And when there is a fear, without cause, there is no apparent cause of danger. But there is thinking, no, this may happen. Something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. Like those 12th grade boards exam children, they are so afraid of the result. They commit suicide also, some of them. And when the result comes, they discover they had scored 80% of marks. And such situation is there, then they blow up the fear makes them blow 12th grade results so big that they are pushed to commit suicide. But in the total picture of your life, this fellow maybe or girl may be 18, 19. By 30, 35, you don't know whether you passed 12th or not. And nobody remembers how many percentage or marks I had in mathematics and subject. And after 40s, you forget the subjects also. What subject did I take in the 12th grade? Because you have a beautiful wife. Yet such an insignificant thing is blown out. Fear, anxiety syndrome. So what? See, this is the difference. Jivam antikat. Our Shastra is not talking of the God sitting in heaven with CCTV camera and observing this fellow was Mohan, has so far not become Mac. Let him come to me, I will see him. They always give this double message. God loves you and God punishes. A lot of psychological problems. It is my very self. Our Ishvara is our vision of Ishvara is altogether different than all other religions. Whether you study Vedanta or not, that's one point. But even Bhakti Sampradaya also there is no bhayam. I love you, Ishvara. And they talk with Ishvara like their son, or if it's a Krishna Bhaktas, or like father, or whatever. No. So we Atmanam Antikat Veda, it is important. Know Ishvara as the very self. And there is no bhaya of Ishvara also. It is me. I am not afraid of it. Very beautiful verse, even Bhakti Sampradaya. In Bhagavatam, we have stories. Krishna, standard plot, Krishna's childhood plot is he will go to steal butter. Not steal butter, but distribute butter. Krishna, Bhagavan had parents who had enough butter at their home. Number of cows, they have donated. So it's enough, but he would take the friends and distribute. And will get caught. And when he gets caught, the gopi wants to take him, hold with the evidence. Because Yashoda would never accept that my son would do that. That was his standard thinking. I think that's what has come down to some mothers also. It's really, nowadays, I really learned very hard way. When we were doing children camps here in 90s, the children used to, we had to tie up with school and children used to come and we stay together, observe, and the weekend parents will come to pick them up and we give feedback. So when we gave some feedback about that, the son or a daughter, they felt offended. But Swami has a bias for my child. You told for their benefit. Nobody is ready to listen. That is Yashoda syndrome. So, she will catch Gopi and will take him, holding the hand to Yashoda. Look, this fellow, there is a hand smeared with butter and mouth smeared with butter. This fellow was a captain. So there are all tricks Krishna employed and never went there. Made sure that she never reached to his mother. So once none of the tricks worked, Gopi became alert enough. Okay, he does this. He will say excuses. Okay, I feel like I have some skin issue. Just leave my hand for a minute and run away. Like that he will do. So once he forcefully ran away, got released from the grip and ran away. There is a beautiful shloka. Hastam utshikya nirgatosi madhava kim tava paurusham. What is your parakram? What is your strength, valor, that you forcefully removed and ran away from the hand? Hridayadadi nirgatosi. Ganayamita. If you have strength and if you are powerful, try to get out of my heart. Then I will consider you as a healed man. Hridayadadi nirgatosi. If you can do that, try. That is Atma, there is no fear. You are in my heart. Bhakti Sampradaya. So, Ishvara is effectually not away, but emotionally also should not be looked as different. And there is a bhayam for Ishvara. Punish, he will punish you. Why should he punish you? Ishvara is not interested in punishing. Doesn't have time. He doesn't bother for small things. You get punished because of your karma. The law of karma is such that the result of karma is inbuilt in the karma itself. He doesn't choose people. Like, give us daily bread, he will give bread. Or doesn't choose, throw some grass, he will partly throw grass this side, less grass this side, and in between no grass. Why should he? That is immature concept of Ishvara. You get what you did, full stop. Like our law. Third law or second law? Action and reaction. Third law, yes, third law. Action and reactions are equal and opposite. Full stop. You did that, the result, like even when I take a ball, and if I release, the velocity with which it will come down and hit the ground is in between right now, depending upon the weight of the ball and height. That will be there, decided. It is not that, oh, it comes down, then Ishvara gives result. No. Karma is inbuilt. So Ishvara is not throwing favor and throwing punishments. Therefore, na vijagupsate. He is not afraid of anything. There is nothing to protect myself from. And he knows. We'll see this little further in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Mudachyate Asya Purnamadhaya Om Shanti Shanti